Um, Let me mute up for a second. I might get to my other phone. We'll give people a chance to come in here. White Claw, Merc. What's up? I forgot to share this out to Instagram and X. What's up, Jayland? I'll be in chat in just a minute. What's up, Spoke? This shouldn't be long. Hold on. What's up, everybody? Sorry, I forgot to share this out to the X and some other platforms and whatnot. Let's see who we have in here so far. What's up, Anthony? What's up, Tommy? Hi, Melissa. This shouldn't be too long, but something that's really been breaking my heart lately, and I really haven't talked about it too much. I hope Frogger is here because I want Frogger to be here for this one for sure. Just something that's been kind of bothering me a little bit. Well, maybe more than a little bit, but you know what I mean. Something that Ryan said, and I saw some clips about it, and I don't know. It just bothered me. I don't think I'm going to share this out to X. I'll just do it to Instagram. I can share it out afterwards. All right, let's get into it. Let me get to my. I did the horizontal mode, so it's easier for you guys, and then I can look at my chat here on the other phone. All right, yeah. So I'm not gonna, get into long. Hello everybody. Thanks for coming by. Please hit the like, all that stuff. Michael Heiler and so on and so forth. Hit the hype is free. Hit the hype button. You get so many points a week. You can do it 3 times a week. So if you want to hype this, you can. It's up to you. I think you can do it now, and I think you can do it now. Actually, I think, or afterwards, one or the other. Anyways, yeah. So getting that out of the way here. So did you guys see and or hear the clip where Ibucat Fireside, Ryan said, I don't remember verbatim. I'm pretty close, I think, but I don't want to say too much because it's Frogger's story. That's why I was hoping he'd be here. But he's talked about his story numerous times. And you know what I mean. Chatted about it. It's been talked about, and he's been given. He's given. Creators permission to talk about his story a little bit. I don't want to get too much into it, but for those of you that know what I'm talking about, he's been very open about it, and he's actually been on panel, by the way. Even on camera, by the way. Props to Frogger for that. But what bothered me is I don't know when it was. I don't know if it was when I was taking my break from YouTube. I took a pretty good long break. What was it, 2 or 3 weeks or something like that? At least 2 weeks, around that area. And then I came back, found out some stuff and whatnot. And 70 people in the chat's not moving. What's going on here? It's weird. Everything's on. All right. Anyways, there we go. Let's move it now. So Ryan made something to the statement. Like I said, all I saw and heard was a clip. It was a very brief clip. It was like part of a, I almost want to say it was like a small portion of a short. It was just one part of that short where Ryan stated something to Frogger and literally made fun of him not being able to talk because of what happened to him when he was a child. A very horrible situation. And I want Frogger to be here before I want to have full permission. And so I think most of y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I wanted to upload that clip, to be honest with you, but I just didn't want to deal with it. I just wanted to come on and talk about it because it's actually been bothering me for quite a while. And I don't want to be disrespectful, to Frogger, obviously. And I just kind of didn't say anything. So I'll kind of leave it at that for now. If he shows up in here, which I'm sure he will, that would be great. But it really does bother me. For people making fun of somebody's, infirmities due to what happened to them that was uncontrolled by them is just wrong. Ryan, that's disgusting. I'm sorry, but Ryan, that's gross. MB Cat Fireside, that is horrible. There is no morality in that whatsoever. There is no morals in that. And I know a lot of people here don't necessarily, oh, shoot, somebody's hidden in my channel. I didn't know that. The person who messaged me, I will definitely go in there and look. I went through it, but it only lets me go so far on my phone, but I'll definitely look again. That I need to probably put you on the mod list there. All right. Sorry about that, but I can't do anything right now. But yeah, what Ryan said to somebody who was abused, to the point where they couldn't talk at age 12, is just wrong. I don't care if you hate somebody, you dislike somebody, you love I don't care what it is. It's just wrong. And it just bothered me. Maybe it's just my Christian morality beliefs. I mean, I don't know. It's just, I think it should bother anybody, whether you're a Christian or not. I mean, it's just morals. It's moral standards. And there was no moral standards. Pat Con, I'm going to give you a chance, buddy, because I know you won't do the whole freaking, Instagram thing. So I'll give you a standard mod for now, and if everything's cool, after a few months, I'll give you back your managing mod. But yeah, it's just been bothering me, and I've seen a few people play the clips and the audios, and there's a few shorts or whatever's out there. There's a lot of things that bother me, but there's just certain things that really, really bother me, and that bothers me. I wish Frogger was here, to be honest with you. Can somebody get a hold of Frogger? I think I might have him on Instagram. I'll be honest with you. I'm just not quite sure. I have unread messages still on Instagram. I just can't keep up with everything all the time. But hey, what's up, Nanya? Yeah, I was hoping Frogger was here. I don't know how long you've been here, but no. So this has been bothering me for a while, Nanya. I think I saw a short, or maybe it was on a clip on your channel, or both. I do not know. But it was a very, very quick one. Ryan, MB Cat Fireside Ryan, made a very horrible statement about Frogger, and it's been bothering me. It broke my heart, and I haven't said anything because I just haven't said anything, so here I am. I was hoping he'd be here, but for those who know what I'm talking about, know. And for Ryan to say that to somebody that was literally, until he was 12, to a point where he can no longer talk after the age of 12. He can't talk because of the horrible situations that he had to deal with as a child. And for Ryan to say that to him is just, I would almost, everything's forgivable. As a Christian, God forgives us all for those who ask. But man, is it hard to forgive something like that, I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I didn't plan on going live for a long time or anything like that. It's just, I was hoping he'd be here because I don't know. You all kind of get what I'm saying, you know. Oh, I know, Tommy. I know. Guarantees okay with it, Jeff. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to be respectful because that's just one of the many things that bothers me in this community is people are so heartless and have no morality. A lot of us, all of us, I would say most of us. I know because some people say I've never, whatever. But most of us have done a lot of stupid shit and said a lot of stupid shit in this community. I definitely have. I'm not going to lie about it. You guys know that. It's all in the proof is in the pudding. But man, for Ryan to say that to Frogger, I don't know. That's just one of the things that just really, really got my attention in the last 6 months, big time. I don't know. It's just been eating at me. And yeah, Frogger, I don't see you here, but if you watch this later or whatever, just know that I'm so sorry that he said that to you. And it was wrong. But you know what? You are a tough cookie. You're a tough cookie. I mean, you've been on panel. You've been on camera on panel. You have a lot more balls than Ryan will ever even have drop. I'm just, look, come on. Frogger has balls. Whatever expression and funny you want to make out of that. I don't know. It was probably a stupid one-liner. I don't know. It just irritates me. But that's disgusting. It just is. And I do not approve of that at all. Let me go through some comments here. I mean, I don't know what else to say. He's not here, so I just... I don't know. I don't want to say too much. Jeff, you're getting mad at the wrong things. It's not getting mad, Matt. Well, of course, I'm mad. I'm upset about it. No, it bothers me. It hurts my heart. It breaks my heart. That's a better way to put it. Okay, I didn't know that was Lily Rose. Okay, I had no idea. Thanks for letting me know. And he also said we were all Preds. Oh, I know. There's a lot of. That's why I said I did. I'm not on StreamYard. I was gonna maybe do a little clip something and put it together and toss it up and play it either via audio or maybe do a StreamYard or video and put it up. I just thought, you know what? No, I'm just gonna go live and talk about it. But if that doesn't bother anybody, it should. And if it doesn't bother you, I'm sorry, but there might be something wrong with you because that should bother anybody, whether you like him or not. And of course, Frogger's part of the, he's cool. I love Frogger. CPP, he has said he has more convictions than you. Oh, everybody has to fight about something when we're literally talking about something serious. Come on now. Good grief. Oh my gosh, the world could be coming to an end and you guys would fight over YouTube drama. Some of you. I don't understand that. It just boggles my mind. I just don't get it. Read the room, please. Read the room. Look at the title and read the room. Yeah, we're talking about something completely different than what you're arguing about. But I don't know. What's y'all thoughts? I mean, I just think it's wrong, and I wish Frogger was here. He usually is. He comes. He's very faithful. Oh, as a matter of fact, the person that DM'd me, I just thought about this. I'll let y'all talk a little bit. Actually, I can't. Well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna attempt. And I don't know who banned you, but like I said, I had 3 rogue mods in the last few months, so I'm sure that's why that happened. But again, I'm only using desktop mode on my phone. I did get a used laptop from a family member of mine, and I thought about hooking it up actually tonight and seeing what happens there. Okay, there we go. I got to expand this. Yeah, Frogger's a moderator too, so Let me see here. Let's see who's in the ban list. I'm not gonna say who you are. Don't worry. I try to keep things pretty personal when I'm live. Like if somebody like DMs me or texts me or whatever, or a moderator does something, I just try not to. I don't usually say anything. People can do stuff in the background in privacy. You don't have to call everything out, and that's what DMing is for. It's private. It's supposed to be private messages. I know some of us have released certain DMs and whatnot. I know. There's also something else I'm going to talk to y'all about that. I know it's going to be in the documentary, but I'm going to give some of it away. Okay, so it says show 288 more, and well, even on my computer, when my computer was working good before it crashed, it only let me go so far on, and if I hit the X, then it's just going to be a shit show because most of the people that are blocked are doxes. So, and just nasty, hideous stuff. And that kind of thing. I'm sorry, I'm sitting here talking and looking at the same time because the person that messaged me should not be blocked from this channel at all. But there's a lot of people that got blocked, but or banned, whatever it's called, hidden. I don't know. But I'm looking. I'm not. Like I said, usually it takes me 3 or 4 times to really get everybody that needs to be taken off of the ban list. I'm looking though. I'm doing a sweep here. I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, I went all the way through. I'm sure I missed it. Obviously, like I said, sometimes it takes me 3 or 4 times. I'll be like, oh, there it is. How did I miss it the first 2 or 3 times or whatever? So anyways, I'm sorry. I'll go through it. I had no idea. I'm glad you told me at least, though. The person who DM'd me, because I wouldn't even have a clue that you were. So I'm looking through it one more time that you were banned here, and you'll definitely get a wrench. You're a CPP mod too, so you'll definitely get a wrench. So we don't have to worry about it no more. Yeah, I'm just not finding you. Man. I am. Are you sure you're banned? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you are, but I literally just cannot find you. Like, I do not see it in here at all. But again, like I said, this has happened many times before, and like I said, 4th time, 3rd time, whatever. I'm like, oh, there it is. Yeah, I just don't understand why I'm not seeing it. Well, I guess I could do a mass unban, and well, no, that wouldn't be good. No, that'd be crazy. What? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there's another person that should not be banned. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat at all, folks. I am so sorry. I'm literally concentrating on the ban list here. I don't think that. No, that person needs to stay banned. Sorry, I was thinking of somebody else. Yeah, I don't understand. I'll even unblock if that's the real Jason Casey. I don't think he's around, but I'll give. I don't mind giving people 100 chances, whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to go through it again, I guess. Maybe tomorrow or something, and really just take it step by step, and Figure it out that way. But yeah, I tried. I'm on my third time down. I literally do not see you banned in my ban list. Maybe you're here and I'm not even seeing you because I'm not looking at chat. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe, I don't know. I just simply do not see you in here at all. Anyways, I tried. I'm literally on my third time. I usually don't do that many times when I'm live, but I will definitely look extremely careful at some point when I have some downtime. Because like I said, there's, I don't know, what, 300 or so people in the ban list, so it's kind of hard to go through them all, especially when it's tiny and it's on my phone. Very, very difficult. Oh, yeah, my brother took down the stream from last night. What's up, Brian? He's in chat. Yeah, I don't see... Yeah, I went through it 3 times. I will look again. I should have my computer. It'd be so much easier. Sorry, but yeah, I'll look through it and I'll double check the people that are banned. But yeah, there's a reason why I didn't know my brother took down the stream from last night. He actually completely deleted it, and I understand why. His channel is more about religion, obviously. So he wants to kind of keep it keep the main thing, if you will. And I understand that. So that's why the channel is down. I didn't even know about it. He just told me. What was it, Brian? A couple hours ago. Orthodox Journey's my brother, by the way, in chat. But yeah, I just learned about it like a couple hours ago. I didn't even know it was down. I thought it was a pretty decent stream. I don't know what you guys think, but I know we got kind of into some Bible theology and stuff, and some people are like, and they were kind of like, but it is what it was. We had fun. It was a good time. It was just a couple hours. Someone made it a short about, oh gosh, you guys still fighting? Good grief. It's always got to be somebody fighting. No stealing Bible tonight. Oh my gosh. They're literally, I told you about that, the barbarian with Houston. Dude, all right. Brian I'm going to say something else. Brian Dellinger, he's a cultist. Back when we were in our 20s, my brother probably would have been in his late teens. We started watching him back before there was even Facebook and YouTube and all that shit. I don't remember the platform. My brother would probably be able to tell you. And we thought he was a sincere Bible-believing preacher type guy. And, and there's a lot of things he says because it's from the Bible. It's true. So fast forward to 7 years ago, 20, I don't know, Brian, when did that exactly happen? 2017? I don't know. 2018, somewhere around there. Anyways, the guy is not out to help anybody. He's a cult leader. He lost his first channel, and all he wants is money. Money. So my brother called him out, and Brian, if you have that link, you can drop it. Yeah, Google TV. That's right. That's when you woke up and found out you were a YouTuber one day, because that's when Google bought YouTube. Yeah, 2006. But if you go to my brother's channel, and Brian, if you can get that link and drop it in here, and they can watch. You have a couple viral videos on that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. 100, 300K views or whatever. That's what started everything. Of course, he went, and by the way, one of the people that Brian Dellinger was trying to say that my brother did is on my brother's channel saying, I'm sorry I betrayed you and fell for... So just trust me. Brian, any links you want to drop, you can drop them. He's a cult leader, Brian Dellinger, the freaking... I don't even want to give his channel name out. I'm not going to do that. But yeah. Hey, what's up? Say, hey Jeff, Dorkbot is really triggered by the comment I left on that guy's channel. Oh, the Brian Dill. Yeah, the Barbarian. Yes, yeah. There was actually people. Tommy had caught a pedo. I was watching it live, and the guy was a YouTuber. He had like 100 subscribers. It's a different story, but had like 100 subscribers, just a small YouTuber, whatever. And there were literally those people from the other side going to their channel, supporting the pedo, and going after TPP. I mean, that's how disgusting the Predvidians are. I mean, it's that disgusting. But I'm not trying to get riled up. I'm really not. Oh my goodness. Crazy people. Crazy people. Let's see. Sorry, phone call. Oh, no problem. Happens all the time. Let's see. Anthony said, doxing me for playing. Yeah, Anthony, what was I? Of course, I went to bed last night after my brother and I were done. I think I was watching. Oh gosh, I don't know what one of my documentaries. No. I was at my son-in-law's gaming channel. Sorry, I was there, and then I fell asleep at some point after like the second or third whatever game, and then I saw some of your panel there, and apparently you were being supposedly, allegedly doxxed all night, and they had the wrong person or something. Or I don't know. That's all I know. See, you said doxing me for playing panels and calling Kim's job was like, yeah, Anthony, I've never, I don't agree with calling people's jobs, their family, their neighbor, like they do that stuff. Like, even like if like people say, oh, Jeff, I only dox people who dox me all the time. They dox me all the time. So I let it go for. That's going to be part of the documentary. It's going to have a timeline of everything that's happened. Not everything, but a lot of things, and not just me, by the way. It's about other people too. But that's why we're doing this. And when I was hit up about this by this big time YouTuber, I was like, yes, I love this, and this needs to be done. But anyways, that's going to be part of. There's so much stuff. How everything evolved. And it's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Anthony, I'm not, and don't ask me to just DM you. I mean, I'm not going to do it. So maybe I shouldn't even say anything. But I knew your docs for like 2 years. I've known your real name for 2 years. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if I remember it. I had no reason to write it down or type it down anywhere. I knew it for a long time, only because I won't even say. I'm not gonna say, but I didn't look you up or anything like that. There was something that was played, and there was an accidental edit issue, and it popped up. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, that's his real last name. Okay, or whatever, And I'll just leave it at that. But I would never dox you or anything like that. Unless there's like, you know what I mean. But anyways, I don't know why people are so obsessed with your dog. People are so obsessed. They really are. It's psychotic. It's an obsession. It's stalking. Now there are people that are literally in this community, and that are literally in real life, they've got charges and convictions for stalking, predatory behavior, harassment, phone call. The list goes on and on. And it's just insane. And they're just doing on the internet what they've already done in real life, or what they fantasized about doing in real life. And I mean physically in real life. And they do take it physically in real life. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just insane. Insane. Hey, what's up, Saboteur? How you doing? Tell Lucky Chucky I said hello. Oh, you know what? I might have a gift for Lucky Chucky Saboteur. I might have a gift for him. I'm not going to say what it is, but I believe he's a Star Trek fan like me. Am I correct? That's a little bit of a hint, I guess. I think Locky Chalky is a Star Trek fan. Is that true? I may have a gift for him. Um, I don't know how to get it to y'all. If you have a PO box, that'd be cool. Um, yeah. Anyways, I was just going through some of my memorabilia stuff, and I saw something. And I'm pretty sure that Locke is a Star Trek fan, like I am. No, I told you. Remember, Tommy has clown modded. Matt C still is. Damn it, Tommy. 27 minutes from wrench. Talk to N. You don't know what I got. I don't even know what's going on. What's going on here? Is it between Tommy and CPPWV? Happy anniversary, and also happy belated birthday to Vanessa. I got to see, I don't know how much of the stream, quite a bit of your stream that I had to go, but that was a good stream. You guys got some snow, which is actually, I was going to make a comment. I'll just make this little statement real quick. So when my wife at the time and I were flown for a special ceremony from New Mexico, we were flown to Baltimore, Maryland, and then picked up and driven to Martinsburg, West Virginia. I don't know if you're familiar with that area. They of course gave us everything we needed. They put us in a 4 or 5 star. It was like an appetizer, and this is 2011. The appetizers were like 20, 30, 40 bucks. So it was very, very expensive. But they paid for it all, and then we spoke to thousands of people on the platform, and then we had 2 choices for a trip, and for a 1 day just to kind of have a good time, as opposed to all the stuff they had booked for us. And it was either Washington D.C. or Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. And we kind of went to Washington D.C. Like, I got to see the mall and the White House in a distance. All right. But they said you have to wait in line for everything, and we just didn't want to do that. We were tired. So we just went to Gettysburg. And but what's interesting is in Martinsburg, West Virginia, if they're telling the truth, I'm not from that area, but there are certain parts of the town that are literally part of Maryland. Am I saying that right? Because some people call it Maryland. I call it Maryland. Is that, you know about Martinsburg? I don't know if you've been there before, but yeah. It's weird. So it's Martinsburg, West Virginia, but there's a certain area that we were driving, and it literally said, "Welcome to Maryland." And then we asked, he said, yeah, there's a certain part of the town that's part of Maryland, which is pretty weird. And then Virginia is like 10 miles south. And then we went to Pennsylvania, which is like, 45-minute drive? I don't remember. So everything's like right next to it. I mean, there was people that came to the church that I spoke at too, all the way from Eastern Kentucky. I mean, they drove. I mean, it's like you saw like these different states: Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, Kentucky. Oh my gosh, the list goes on and on. And they literally would drive, to go to church. Some would drive a few hours, But everything's kind of connected around that area. Let me get back to chat. Where's Mel at? Mel, are you here? I thought I saw you. Hey, what's up, Skaman? Sorry, I haven't been looking at chat that much at all. I get to talk, and I have to kind of just take my eyes off the chat so I don't lose my train of thought. Is Mel still here? I thought she was here. But yeah, anyways, back to the subject. I know some of you guys are arguing, talking about other things. I don't want to get into all that. But I don't know. It's just something I want to go live about briefly. It just bothered me that, and of course, Ryan, I haven't seen him in here. Of course, I haven't been looking down at chat too much. All right, there's Mel. Is that I assume that's the real Mel. All right, if I get a rogue mod, Mel, you're to blame. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I want to make sure it's the real Mel. Wait, that's not the real B-Socks. Oh, it is a real B sucks. I didn't unmod you. I didn't. Well, maybe you're one of the X's I hit. Gosh darn it! Now we're back to mod talk. Sorry, no, there's no links. This is regular YouTube. Yeah. Sorry about that, B sucks. You're always the managing mod in my channel. You're this one, and your other accounts are standard mods. They should be, but anyways, back. You got it back. And then Mel, I'm gonna give you your. Yeah. All right. So yeah, let me get back to the point at hand. No more mod talk. All right. So it just bothered me, and I've been wanting to say something for a long time, and I want to be respectful at the same time. So I wish Frogger was here. I really do. Let's see, Jeff, can you drop the red link? And then mod if you want. Wait, can you mod surviving? Truth surviving. I don't know who that is. Can you tell me who it is? I mean, not like doxing them, but you know, I don't know who it is. I have no idea. Actually, no, I don't know. I don't know who they are. I don't know about that. I'm not saying I don't trust you, but I gotta be careful. They can drop the link, and I can somebody in a mod can actually copy and paste it if it's something that's appropriate. We'll do it that way. Yeah, it just bothered me that what Ryan said to Frogger, and I don't know. I just feel like to do a little quick live on it, and that's about it. So it's just wrong. I mean, to make fun of somebody's abuse and the outcome of their abuse and their infirmities because of that, it's just horrible. It's horrible. I mean, it's the most immoral thing I can... It's one of the most immoral things I can think of. It's disgusting. It really, really is. Jeff literally can be drunk just reading chat, and he will have over 100 people. I'm not drunk, Cap. Why would I be drunk? You think I drink all the time? I don't understand that. Usually when I drink and I stream, I usually say, this is what I'm having. This is what I'm doing tonight. Last night, I had a little bit of Jim Beam and soda. Didn't get drunk, but I had a couple drinks. Tonight, absolutely nothing. Just got my water and my liquid death. Well, I got my liquid death, which is water. I've got a Gatorade. That's it. Yeah. Let's see. I wiped my mod list to Jeffrey. Oh, good. Oh, B Socks. Angela G is friends with a Predward Stairs, the one we always talk about in this whole community. I don't know why she's in your chat, but yeah. And I hope you got rid of Nick Cook as their mod, but it looks like you did. Now we can start coming back to your channel. No offense, buddy. None of us wanted to come there to hang around with the actual Pred or Pred supporters in this so-called community. And they were love bombing you. They were trying to make you believe they were the good people. They were up there talking about, oh, I'm at work, and oh, talk about this, and trying to make you feel good. They were grooming you, dude. But I know you caught on to it. I know you caught on to it after a while. So I'm glad you finally did that, dude. No, I can't start a StreamYard tonight, man. You can. You want to go live? I'll come up for a little bit. It's just I have a lot of family. You can probably hear it in the background. We just have a lot of family here and friends and whatnot for a certain occasion. And it's just, we were traveling a little bit. And a lot of things been going on. My brother and I, we did a 2-hour stream on his channel last night. I didn't even know he took it down, but I get it because his channel is mostly about Orthodox, so I wish he would have kept it up, but he took it down. But Maximum Overdrive, Jeff is drunk and wine as usual, useless. That is so disgusting. See, whatever the Bible says, whatsoever man thinketh in his heart, that shall he be. Talking about mankind in general, and that's just disgusting. Like, Who says stuff like that? Like, do you go to your local market and just tell the cashier, "You're drunk and lying and a useless cum zombie. What's my total, please?" I mean, good lord, disgusting. Somebody get rid of that asshole. They're not allowed in here. How do they think they can come in here? They can't be in here. They're not allowed. You're about to crack a few beers. Awesome, Cap. You know, what's your favorite? What's your favorite brewery, Cap? Favorite beers? Local breweries. I know you spend a lot of money. Like, you don't get cheap shit. That's for sure. Um, Modelo. Modelo Foo. I love Modelo. But there was like, you were showing like, you opened up your fridge one time in your man cave or whatever it was, and you were showing like different types of beers on Locksmith back in the day, and you had these like, you were like, this is $30, this is like 50 or whatever. I was like, damn, for one beer or what? I don't know. I was like, damn, that must be some good stuff. What's up, Dr. Jeff? Who's the penis for hire? I don't even know who that is. Is that somebody trying to poke at PI for hire? I have no idea. Jeff, keep taking them. Take what? I guess I lost my train of thought. I don't know. Sorry. Keep taking what now? I don't drink them beers anymore. Oh, you don't drink those beers anymore? Yeah. I know people, like, I guess, make fun of it. I think they're delicious. My favorite one is my two favorite ones from what's it called, Voodoo Ranger or whatever. It's like, they're not that expensive. It's like $10 for a 6-pack, but um, is it, yeah, Fruit Force and Juice Force. Those are my favorite ones. The orange and the blue. Blue is my favorite so far, and orange is the more common one, and that's my second favorite. They have that like citrus, just a hint of citrus, fruit flavors. I am a super fan. Hello, Superman, super fan. Oh, speaking of, actually, no, I won't even get into that subject. Actually, did y'all? Who follows Emma? Anybody follow Emma 666? She's awesome, by the way. Tommy, she's got a pretty small channel like me. It's small. I mean, she's bigger than me. She has like 7K or 10K or something, 7K subscribers. But she gets like 500 people in her chats. She is hilarious. And she covers a bunch of locales, like extreme locales, worse than me, locale. Anyways, I don't know if you know about the Michael Hylor and Christina, whatever. Apparently, Christina's in jail, the last I heard. Michael's back at home. I don't know, there's a whole situation. But speaking of that, for those who know what I'm talking about, hold on, there's some, I don't know if I should approve that message or not. I don't know what that means. I think somebody took care of it. Okay, good. So, has anybody seen Michael Hylor go high? Go high. Go live at all? I think there was like one time, at least, after Christina went to wherever she went, jail, I guess, or rehab, or both, or something. But any updates on that? I'm kind of curious. Jeff, you faded, bro? No, why do people say that all the time? This is how I talk. You would know if I was faded. Is that Alex Jones in the chat? LOL. Alex Jones in the chat? No, I don't think Alex Jones in the chat. I don't even think he's on YouTube anymore, is he? I don't think so. And if he is, he's probably under an alt. Nailgate 2025, yeah. And there was another one that Emma did recently. When I say recently, I'm probably thinking probably a couple weeks ago. But there was another one. She was doing the reaction, and it was, I think it was a time that she was, well, she went to jail, I think, that night. She was beating on Michael or whatever and throwing a fit or something. And she didn't catch it. Of course, I didn't catch it. I don't sit there and look at every little detail. But she caught it again. She's like, wait a minute. She got her nails done again? So I guess there's I guess what's her name? Nene or something or whatever? Allegedly like cashed after her or something, $75 again to get her nails done or something, and yet they're begging for $22. Okay, he always said, Michael, that's the name of his channel, Michael High Lord. All right, I'm not doxing. That's the name of his channel. I mean, that's not his last name is pretty close to his real name, but that's not the correct spelling. But it boggles my mind because he'll say we're negative 40 in our account, and it charges us whatever money to withdraw what they need for whatever it is, a vape or whatever it is they're asking for money for or whatever. And then if you watch it very, very carefully and listen to them, you'll hear the slip ups. Because first of all, if you're negative in your account, now it depends what credit union or bank you're using, but usually you get what's called overdraft fees, right? If you don't get that money back in there by midnight, usually, and most banks and credit unions are more lenient nowadays, not all of them. If you don't get that money back in there by midnight, I think it is, you're going to inquire every single transaction that went through, whether it's 97 cents or $5 or $20, whatever, you're going to get a fee. And they say, we just need $45 or whatever it is, or $40. And he'll keep changing it, by the way. You guys notice that? He changes it all the time. $40, $45. Can you all hear me okay? Sorry. I didn't realize my speaker is that far away. Sorry about that. Because I'm using my other phone to look at chat. Anyways, maybe you can hear me better now. But first of all, you have to get out of the negative to get any kind of positive, right? I mean, so he'll say, we just need, whatever. It's always usually like 20, 40, something of that nature, right? I got to get a vape. I got to get he calls it his medicine or whatever it is. And, but if you're in the hole, all that's going to do, if you get the 40 or 45, whatever it is, it's just going to put it at a zero balance, give or take a couple, maybe a couple bucks or something. Depends on how much they're sent. So how could that cover them buying any kind of vape or any kind of anything? Just listen very carefully. There's so much lies that's being said. There's Frogger. Hey, what's up, Frogger? All right, I was going on to another. So yeah, this is about you, Frogger. I didn't want to say too much. Oh, okay, Brian. Cool. I think that was you Was that you knocking on the door? I think I heard you in the other room. I don't know. Yeah. No problemo. Drive safely wherever you're going and coming back. Yeah, Frogger. So, yeah, I'm going to go back to the subject now. We'll get back to Michael Heiler, I guess, if we want to in a little bit. But, no, it's been bothering me, Frogger. I've been seeing these little clips and audios and shorts and whatever they are. I don't know what stream. I don't know what stream it was actually set on. Maybe it was Ryan's. I do not know. MBCat Fireside Ryan. But what he said about you really broke my heart. Like, I'm just being honest. And I didn't say anything. I didn't want to say anything for a while. I didn't know how to really approach it. And yeah, it's just one of those things that bothered me, and it still does, obviously. So I should say bothers me. For him to make fun of you and call you a pred and everything or whatever, and then making fun of you because you can't talk because of what happened to you when you were a child. And that just really, really bothered me. And also with CPPWV, that's another thing that bothered me a lot too. saying that they should be on the registry when they're actual pred catchers, that bothered me too. So that's kind of where we're at there. I would I don't know if somebody has a link they can drop to. I know people posted it somewhere because I just saw them. If somebody has any links they can drop or whatever, that'd be great. That way people can go look and hear for themselves. Even though I really want to promote, if it's a channel we don't want to promote, maybe send it to Frogger in private. I'm sure you've already heard it, Frogger. I assume. It don't matter that. See, Frogger says it don't matter. That's their go-to attack. My voice, nothing new with the people. Yeah. Well, like I said earlier, I don't know if you heard earlier. I said, well, at least you got more balls than Ryan will ever have drop. Oh no, I find it kind of funny, but I'm just saying, I've seen you on panel, even on camera. So, at least you're being real. You do live streams, you put up videos, you put up shorts or whatever you got. You're not hiding shit. You know what I mean? Ryan is just a lost person that really has zero direction. I know. I'm actually genuinely worried about him because the way he's been acting lately, the little bit that I've seen, I'm sure there's probably a lot that I missed, but just the little bit that I've seen it's just insane. Like I really feel like he's having a mental breakdown or a pre-mental break. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not a professional or a psychologist or a therapist or anything of that nature. It's just my opinion. I really feel like he's having some sort of something. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's, the time of year, like we're going through some stuff, it's the 15-year anniversary of my son's death that people claim I never had. I mean, that's just sick in itself too. Stepson or not, he's my son. I raised him. I raised all my kids. So, but yeah, it's just maybe there's something that is triggering, this time of year. The holidays is supposed to be a time for peace, joy, love, Christ, everything. We have Hanukkah, we have all kinds of other holidays in December. Then we got New Year's, and the list goes on. And it always seems to be kind of like the saddest day or time rather, the saddest time of year because there's just a lot of, I don't know, bad memories or situations that are remembered or that happens. Sorry, everybody that's DMing me, I can't get to your DMs right now. I'm sorry. I'll get to them when I can. I apologize. I'm live. But I'm just saying that it's what's supposed to be like a happy time of year. It just seems like a miserable time of year for a lot of people, I remember this MBCap live from 3 years ago when he was basically getting asked to move out of his extended stay motel. And instead he went live to talk trash about CPP, LOL. Oh, wow. You do have a good memory, Michael. 3 years ago. Wow. Man. I don't even know if you kind of like, let's see, basically getting asked to move out of his extended stay motel in the city, went to talk trash about CPP. Man, that would have been, almost 2026, but yeah, so 2023, I assume? 2022, 2023? I think I was only MBCap Southwest until May, I believe, of 2022. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of remember that a little bit. I remember the, what did he call himself? The pizza, it was him and Cam's thing. Tony G's Pizza. That was their code word for the police when they would be on catches or whatever. I remember that house. And then later learned how bad the living conditions were. Yeah. And then he had to go. He went back to, I think, his dad's or whatever for a while, and then he eventually ended up where he's at now. Yeah, it's crazy. Ryan's not acting or doing catches. He just sits there all day in and day out talking to press. It's sus as fuck. Yeah, I mean, talking to Preds. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Decoying. A lot of the catches, not all of them, but we didn't have a lot, but the one, a few we did. Anyways, Casey and I would spend sometimes 14 hours a day decoying, and then either we didn't get a catch, or then we would go live and you would see a catch. So some of the catches were very quick. I mean, I forget which one it was. I want to say it was catch number 2. I could be wrong. I think, was it me that decoyed that or KC? Anyways, the point of it is, there was at least one, if not two, that it didn't take long at all. Like, they would hit us up, the decoy up. Within like 15, 20 minutes, we're on our way. You know what I mean? It was like that quick. Bam. Musa, same thing. He would do, remember that we'd all do like what we call live fishing? We'd go decoy live, and Musa would do that, and he'd get like 2, 3, 4 catches in one day or one night. Just on the spot. Like, he would literally decoy them live and go catch them live. And it's sad, and I'm just saying, if he's doing that much decoying and not very much catching, that is kind of suspicious. It's kind of weird, but anyways. Jeff, if you get 500 in your chats pretty often, don't you? 500 is easy. No, if I get 500, Tommy, it's because I'm being botted. When I was doing catches, we've had 400, 500, 600, somewhere around there. But yeah, regular chats, like we're at 123. That's pretty average. I don't get the numbers y'all get, but it's all good. A catch is a catch, even if it's Ryan doing it. I'm not going to disagree with that. Clap, whoever that is. A catch is a catch, even if Ryan doing it. Yeah. I'm not putting down the catches. I have no room to talk. I don't have that many catches under my belt, even though I decoyed my ass off for a long time. In fact, I decided that I'm going to start decoying again. I don't want to catch, so I'm just going to decoy. And wherever the location is, I will get a hold of a catcher in that area. So say I'm decoying a catch, or decoying rather, and it's in Denver. Well, I'm probably going to call Tommy or Kevin or somebody, right? If it's in New York, I'm probably going to say, hey, FM or New York Pred Hunters or PP Long Island, whoever. Say, hey, I got this. I'll let them look at it. They can, vet it, whatever, the chats. I know how to decoy. And, if they want to take it, they can take it. And so on and so forth. So that's what I thought about doing. Just kind of, as a side thing, Maybe that snapped him a bit. Wait, let me hold on real quick. Let me see. But Ryan quit his job to get more catches and go on vacation and talk to. Whoa, mate. There's I don't know much about that. Somebody's gonna have to go live and maybe like catch me up on. I don't know. I guess I missed more than I thought. That's crazy, though. I don't know if that's just trolling or a joke. I have no idea, but yeah, it's crazy. People may not like me. That's cool, but there is nobody that can legit say Ryan is better than me. Laugh at my. Oh, of course, Tommy. Look, I won't even say it. I was going to talk about myself. But I don't have enough catches to really say much. But I will say it. I gather to say I'm a better catcher than Ryan. I'm just saying. However, there's been a couple catches that Ryan's done, not with other people that were great. I'm just saying by himself. There were actually a couple that actually were damn good, and I told him, and I was being honest about it. But most of it's like, yeah. So, yeah. So like, I'm recording, and yeah. I mean, it's just like, dude. I mean, oh, shut up. Oh, shut up. Let's see. Steph, I have no idea who you're talking to or talking about. Good Lord. Who are you talking to, and what are you talking about? Everybody's always got to talk. Do you guys have any kind of like excitement or any kind of happiness in your life at any time of day? Does it all have to be negative? I mean, seriously. I mean, I don't get it. It's like people live to talk shit. They live for it. I mean, sure, yeah. I do it once in a while. I don't live for it though. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Yeah. It's just unbelievable. I don't know. People just live to talk shit. I just don't get it. Like, okay, I get it once in a while to have a little, whatever, your drama, or our drama panels, I do them too. But people, it's like every day, all the time. If I just happen to look in one channel for like 2 seconds or 2 minutes or whatever, same people, same bullshit, drama, drama, drama. 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, 9 in the morning. It doesn't matter. Saturday, Friday, Wednesday. I don't understand it. I really don't. Should do it. No, I didn't know. Me and my brother did a panel last night, and yeah, I'm not doing a panel tonight. Hold on real quick. I think, is that you, Brian, that needs to talk? Hold on real quick. I'll be right back. Let's see here. Alrighty. I'm behind, but what the F did I say that was talking shit? Now you retard. I asked a question, Steph. Good grief. You are a weird character. You are a weird person. You sincerely are. I see some of the stuff you say in other chats. It's weird. I wouldn't trust you with a 50-foot pole. I don't know who you are or where you came from. You're one of the few people that I don't even... Actually, I'll shut up. Yeah, whatever. Just get out of here. Yeah, you're weird. You're just a weird person. Fake Nanya account. Fake Nanya account. Thanks for getting rid of that. Stuff was talking crap about... You mean Steph? You said stuff. Starbright. Stuff was talking crap about anyone. We were trying to pull up a channel. What the... I don't know. How long have we been live? Oh, shoot. Well, I was going to go live like 20, 30 minutes. Here we are over an hour again. But yeah, that was the main reasoning for going. Oh yeah, there was something I wanted to talk about too. Shit, damn it. Lost my train of thought now. There is something else I really wanted to bring up. Oh my goodness. Son of a gun. Alright. If I think about it, I'll just start talking about it, but don't expect me to read chat because I'll lose my train of thought again. But anyways. Shit, what was it? Oh my gosh. Anyways. I'm not going to sit here and rack my brain forever. I'll read some of the chat. If it comes to my brain, then I'll just stop what I'm reading and talking about and go right into it so I don't lose my train of thought again. Yeah, Tommy, right? I mean, you and Tommy, like that. By the way, the last two, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm on Kick, but is it Kick or is it Locals or Odyssey? I don't know. I wish it'd stay on YouTube, but I get it. You have to do what you got to do, but maybe do some clips or something of the Wednesday night Behind the Catch and put them on YouTube. Now also draw more people to Locals too by doing that, like a trailer, if you will, you know. But I really enjoyed the first two episodes. But yeah, I mean, the proof is right there. Anybody that that's doubting anything, they're naysayers, detractors, and all that shit. I mean, the proof is right there. You guys are literally talking to the cop, etc., etc., etc. Wonder if what happened. How many more are there? What happened to McDonald's? The only thing I saw about McDonald's is who was it? What's his name? He's a big YouTuber. They have this new Grinch box, and you get like either a Big Mac or nuggets or something, and you get whatever. It's stupid. I wouldn't pay $11 for that. And they're instead of a toy, because it's for adult, it's for everybody, I guess. It's a pair of freaking Grinch socks. You would pay for that. Jeff, did you see that Warbot is having a tantrum over the comment I left on the video about your brother? I haven't went over there and looked yet. I should. Do you have a link? I don't know. It's even Ryan himself. I go back and look, like what, 4 years ago? And even Warbot himself, I believe, was one of them. They did a stream like, oh, we looked in the guy, we know he's a fraud. But yet now since my brother went live for the first time in over 3 years last night on his channel, they're making a big fuss about it again. It's all bullshit. My brother exposed him. So in return, at the time, well, yeah, his first channel was Brian Dillinger. He had a big channel. Well, he lost his channel, and now he's got his new channel, which is the Barbarian one. You know what I'm talking about. And but yeah, my brother doesn't really YouTube much anymore. He just his channel's just there. He posts stuff on his community page. It's such old news. It's so ridiculous. And a lot of the quote unquote victims that he talked about went on my brother's channel, which is on my brother's channel, and apologized to my brother for believing this bullshit and being paid to say what they said or something of that nature. It's all out there. You just gotta look for it. But yeah. Drinking Modelitos, Cap says. Modelitos. Nobody take Ryan Dellinger seriously anyhow. I know. Well, they do. The idiots on the other side. And I'll explain the other side, Brian, if you don't know what I'm talking about. The other part of this so-called community. The ones that do all the illegal activities. We'll put it that way. They've been in his chats, and Shay was telling me that she went in there, of course, to defend you and whatnot. I guess I don't know what chat they went into. I assume it's probably his last upload or something. I don't know. Let's see. My point. sides L. I agree, but unfortunately, that's the way it is now. Oh yeah, illegal activities. A lot of illegal activities. Good gosh, if you guys only knew what that some of us do know, yeah, you'd understand. I'll tell you this: my brother's here. He can vouch. There's actually a couple of people. If they came to our city, or even possibly our county, they'd probably be arrested on spot. Just put it that way. Some of the people that are talking shit and doing what they're doing because of what they've done in the past and what's happened IRL to us, if they come here, they'll probably get arrested on spot. Just saying. Damn it, Shells. When was that? What are you talking about? What did Shelly say? Eric lost his leg. What? Lost his leg? Wait. Wow, Eric broke his femur. Oh, shit. Oh, he broke his... Oh, my gosh. Sorry to hear about that, Eric. Hope you're recovering okay. I broke my... In law enforcement, by the way, when I was in law enforcement, because they made me work, what was it, a 17-hour shift. It was on my Friday. I was supposed to be in church with my family. And one of the protocols, or what do you want to call it, rules, is they cannot make you work a double or triple shift on your Friday, whatever. And they did. And anyways, after inmate count, I was working quad control. When the inmates when they went to go take the count and everything to the booking, I finally have an opportunity to take a piss. Well, there's this in front of the control board. There's a little flight of stairs, all concrete, and they would never fix this spot. People tripped many times. All right, and I had my church shoes on for that shift, and so they were kind of slippery too, so it didn't help any. Went to go down and take a piss, fell and broke my right patella. And then after that all happened, they tried to pull this bullshit, and I had to sue. I had to sue the county, and I won. All right? Yeah, I never worked law enforcement, but yet I sued the county and won. Okay. Not that it's anybody's business, but just throw that out there. Hey, Cookie. What's going on, Anna? Anita. Cookie Anita. Aloha. It's probably warm where you're at. No shit, Jeff. That would be awesome. Oh, that sucked though. I gained so much weight. But then here's the thing. I went from I was average. Back then I was working out. Like I lift weights. So I was in pretty good shape. I was averaging probably 185, 195, whatever. And I was in a wheelchair for the first, I want to say, 3 or 4 weeks. And then I was on crutches for like 6 months in physical therapy. I ended up gaining the most weight I've ever gained. I was almost 300 pounds. And then we went to the missions field not too long after, maybe a year. And I literally lost so much weight that I was too skinny. I was 135 pounds. Between 135 to 138. And my doctor's like, this is not healthy. You are way too skinny. So, I've been in every weight class you could possibly think of at some point in my life. There's a vote for Pennsylvania top troll of 2025. Warbot is no. Cookie Anita, Orthodox. Oh, there's Brian. Oh, wait, Brian B. sucks. Hold on. Gosh darn it. My brother is Orthodox Journey. His name is Brian, by the way. There's 2 Brians in here, but my brother is Orthodox Journey. He's a Brian B. Sox. I thought I had you as like I said, your King B. Sox is a managing mod, but you're gonna have a standard mod on your other accounts. I have to be careful because I've been going to do some rogue mod shit. So, I had it on top chat. Didn't even have it on all chat. Short Bus, happy Meth Day. Hey, let's talk about this. Tommy's in here too. All right, Short Bus. Can I ask an honest question and can you give me an honest answer? Happy Meth Day, by the way, Short Bus. Shug. Are you calling Tommy during his live catches and live chit chats? Is that really you? Because Alex mentioned something about it too. I don't know if it's just trolling and joking around because I know a lot of that happens. Is that really you that's doing that? Because I just please don't. It's just not. It's not cool, man. It's not. But I understand, people spoof people. They do it to me all the time. Tommy thought I called him 153 times or something. Like, what? I've had Tommy was the first phone number I ever got from this community because he accidentally doxed his phone number. And that was back in 2020 or 2021. I don't know. And you know what? I think I've only actually called Tommy on the phone. And Tommy, you can vouch for me on this one. I think I've only talked to you on the phone maybe twice, maybe 3 times. And then even texting, we don't text that much at all. Maybe once every 2 months or something, we'll throw a text or whatever, or two. I do not call Tommy. Okay, so maybe it's somebody spoofing. That's what I really was thinking that. And I actually want to talk to you about it in private, but I figure while you're both here. But yeah, so apparently somebody's spoofing your number, I guess. And just like they do with me, just like they do with a lot of other people. Yeah. Okay. I hope I believe you. I hope Tommy does too. Called me on a live at 4:30 a.m. once. But yeah, like the swatting, they spoofed my number. So they literally thought it was me calling on myself. So there is spoofing. Just FYI. So that happens all the time. But I honestly say, if Short Bus says that he's not doing that, I do believe him. I know, I get it, Tommy. I know you guys have your whatevers, but I know him as a person, and he really is a good person. And I know you guys had your thing, and there were things that were said that were inappropriate. I get that. I understand that. But I'm just saying, I really do know that Short Bus is genuinely a good person. I really do know that. And Tommy, same thing. I know people want to talk shit about Tommy. But, and we disagree on some things. That's part of life, but I know that Tommy is genuinely a good person. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys can work it out. Called you that one day about a decoy. Wait, shoot. I gotta go back up here. About a decoy, but it was a normal day. So, okay. No, I was talking about on this, I don't know if it's just catches or chit chats or both, but yeah, your number's showing up. I mean, I've got spoofed calls that's supposedly your number, and I don't even think I've asked you for we talk on Instagram, but, oh no, I did ask if you want to be part of our group chat call, but I don't have your number, I don't think, unless you gave it to me. I don't know about it. I don't know. I think I told Ben to give you my number. I don't know. Point of it is, people can spoof numbers. I guess that's the point. But I tried to free Cheryl and a couple other people. I don't see him. I just have to go through it with a fine-tooth comb again. I went through it 3 times during the live stream tonight, and I could not find. But yeah, Ivan raids should not be banned. Do we have another rogue mod again? I mean, come on, people. If people want to be wrenched up, and I'm trying to trust people, but then somebody wants to go rogue and screw it up for everybody else. Jeff Tommy gets spoof calls daily. He knows the spoofs. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he texted me that one of the few times we texted each other recently. He texted me and he said that, and of course, I was responding. I'm like, wait, that wasn't me, and he already beat me too. He goes, "LOL, I know it wasn't you." I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Good Lord, I would never do that." I'm even scared to like time somebody out in his chat sometimes, or especially ban him. I don't want to do the wrong thing, but I see something obvious. At the very least, I'll time him out, and then usually, KR or Jay Crandall or Tom or somebody, they know, what needs to be banned more than I do. I'm still learning. I usually just drop links and say hi, and and I keep my eyes peeled, obviously, but if they come in and troll me a little bit, I usually don't do anything. Usually, actually, somebody else does it. But I think I've only timed out maybe 2 people in Tommy's channel, to be honest with you, in the last month or 2 or something like that. Except for doxes, that's different. That's totally different. I already know it's a ban right there. But Ivan Dreve. Okay, so is that your backup account, Ivan Raids? What happens, possibly a mod ban a bunch of people, then hit, and then hide their accounts. They disappear along there. Ban people. That's why that's another thing too. So when I was going through the mod list, at first I tried to just like pick through it and X out certain people. I just give up and X out everybody, then add a few people back in YouTube Studios. And then, so I was going through the mod list. I'm like, who the heck is that? Like, why are they a managing mod, first of all? And the name, they changed their name, and it was actually a dox. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know who that is. So I just got rid of him. And that's why I decided from now on, I'm just going to hit the X and then add people back slowly. I had a few people behind, in the YouTube Studios. So I have a few mods, and I'll add people as they come in, That's a different Ivan Raids. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, did you guys see my community page? So Gene Simmons from KISS, the guy, I guess the head guy that's in charge of whatever, music, streaming, records, I don't know, whatever it is. Music executive, and then a radio station dude or whatever. They were on Capitol Hill today. They're passing a new law for music being played on the radio. Anyways, I thought it was pretty interesting. Gene Simmons from KISS was there, so if y'all want to check it out, if it's still up on I think it's ABC. You can go to my community page and check it out. It wasn't too long. It was quite informative, to be honest with you. I usually don't watch stuff like that, but it caught my attention, so I wanted to check it out. I'm not shaving. Short bus. Oh, and by the way, again, CPP, WV, happy anniversary and happy birthday, belated birthday. Yeah, Cheryl, yeah, I wasn't going to mention, yeah, she's one that's banned too. And I looked through it 3 times during the live stream. I could not find her. I'm sure I missed it. I don't have the greatest vision, so I'm gonna go through it again. And then apparently Ivan Raids is banned too. So the Rogue Mod did it again. Rogue Mod did it again. Kim Smith, what's up? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. You can see mod activity. What do you mean by that? No, not during. They don't do it during the live stream, Dr. Jeff. They come back to the live streams or premieres where there's a live chat or whatever, and they go back and they ban people and remove comments and all kinds of stuff. You go back to some of my streams that have like 1,000 plus whatever views, and you won't even see the chat move hardly, except for a few managing mods and a few people. So the thing of it is, there's not only myself, but somebody else. We are doing a process of elimination. I'll leave it at that. Kind of a little detective work, if you will, quote unquote. And we have an idea of at least 2 or 3 people that it could be. Actually, 4 as of today. Sorry, 4. So we have an idea. See, someone told me what they do is they hide their own channel. Wait, actions. Person's channel, then all the mod activity and names they banned disappear. True. They reactivate, do more rogue shit while you're alive, and then hide their channel again so you can't figure it out. Yes, that's exactly right, Shay. Exactly right. You could unban Ivan from here. Okay. Actually, yeah, and Cheryl, if somebody could put Cheryl, wait. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Sabby, I figured that out by an accident one day. If somebody can drop Cheryl's handle, her link, I can unhide her. I forgot about that. Hold on. You're right. You're right about that. Unhide. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Unhide user. He was hidden. Okay, Ivan Raids, you're unhidden. I forgot about that. How stupid of me. Thank you for reminding me of that, Sabby. Can somebody put Cheryl Jones' link in here, please, so I can unhide her too? Thank you, Sabader. Appreciate you. Seriously. Thank you. Wait. Whoops, I clicked the wrong one. Darn it. Hold on. All right, there we go. Yep, she was hidden. Okay, unhide user. Done. All right, we got you, Cheryl. And Ivan Raids. You are now unbanned. I forgot about that. I wasn't even thinking about that. Good Lord. All right. Good. All right, there's Ivan Raids. Cheryl, are you here? You can chat now. I completely spaced out about that. Thank you, Sabby, for doing that. I really appreciate that. Thank you for reminding me, too. I feel stupid now. I'm the one that figured that out, I think, and then I completely spaced it. So thank you for reminding me. Cool. It's much easier that way. Let's see. Mallory. Is Mallory hidden too? I don't see her in chat. I mean, yeah, if y'all have these people's links that are banned, that shouldn't be banned, drop the link so I can unban them. Yeah, I don't see Mallory in here. Was she banned too? I guess so. You should really just have a few mods you trust. I'm trying to. I mean, I got 3,000. I know it's not a huge channel, but I mean, it's kind of growing. It's at over 3,500. So I want to have, a decent amount of mods, but not too much. But yeah, it's hard. They could have hacked you and put bad things on your device. Dorkbot posted something. Check Dr. Jeff. Oh, Dr. Jeff is Dr. Jeff. There's a Dr. Jeff account, which it says Doc_Jeff. But yeah, that was kind of a nickname that was given to me because of my honorary doctorate's degree. But then I thank him and the actual who's in chat as a moderator right now, right below your statement, below Babyfist. I think he was referring to him. My devices have been checked, and that's when they told me that my old phone is hacked. Yeah, and then plus I had to give him my phones for evidence, which I did a video, my last video, over 2 terabytes of evidence I had to turn in. But yeah, I think he was referring to the actual Dr. Jeff. But it gets confusing. I don't know. I actually don't even know. Like, I was surprised the night I went on Warbots. Um, I just don't. I I don't follow him. I don't even look at his community post. And that night I was already on a rampage, and by default, I saw him live on one of his channels, and I went up on his panel, and of course the clip is out there. But and I think I only subscribed to him afterwards so I could get an update if he goes live again. But I'm not sure. I wasn't subscribed to him. I wasn't even, like, I was looking at some of the posts. I'm like, I didn't even know these posts existed. Like, some of them are from, like, 4 months ago, whatever. I'm like, he's been saying this about me and saying that and whatever, and I had no idea, nor do I give a shit. He's under investigation, so, and any meth clause account is not allowed in here, by the way. So, or LARP busters, he's not allowed in here either. I think somebody took care of him. Yep, somebody did. There's another account too that needs to be banned too. I got it though. 1 second. I have to gather information. I had to get a screenshot. Yeah. So let's see, where's it at? All right, somebody got it. Cool. Thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Moderator. I'm not gonna call you out. I don't do that. If moderator does something, just don't call him out, please. CPP, why do you lie to Jeff like that? You know Jeff did not wreck anyone. Jeff cowered and ran away. Okay, Domino. Alrighty then. Can't even type right. Can't spell right. You know Jeff did not wreck anyone. Jeff cowered and ran away. What an idiot. Good grief. Anyways, well, the whole point of the stream was I wanted to tell Frogger how bad I felt. And Ryan, I think you're a piece of shit for saying that about Frogger. And also what you said about CPPWV. And there's probably other people you've said stuff I just don't know about yet. It's just disgusting. And to say something like that is just ridiculous. It's immoral. And I know not everybody here is going to agree with me, and that's fine. But as a Christian, I'm going to speak from my channel, from my beliefs. Ryan, you need Jesus. You need the Holy Spirit of God to convict your heart. All right? That's my take on it. Oh, you did? Is it on your channel, Shay? Well, shit. Can you drop the link? Here, well, shoot. Here, let me give you a standard wrench. You can drop the link. I'll let you keep the wrench. Just don't mess with my channel, please, okay? But yeah, Shay, I give you a wrench. Oh, gosh. See, that's what I do. I continually give people wrenches. I try to be nice, and then people screw me. I don't think you would do that, though. But yeah, you have a wrench now, Shay. But yeah, I like to have that link. Oh, good. You got the Mallory account. Thank you, Saboteur. Sure enough, yep, she was hidden. But guess what? Not anymore. Mallory, you are now. I didn't even know she was hidden. All right, thanks. I appreciate that. You are now unhidden. Anybody else? If you think of anybody else, let me know. Or somebody DMs somebody says, "Hey, I'm whatever hidden too." Do a StreamYard, you donkey. Hey, B-Sox, why don't you do one tonight? Well, oh, hey, we have 127 people here. If King B-Sox, is it King B-Sox or King B-Docs? I don't know which channel you use. If he goes live tonight, we all go over and support him, because you know what? The Predvidian's been going over there trying to get his attention, and all they're doing is ruining his channel. Now that he realizes it, just go support him. B-Docs, go live. We'll all... Can somebody put a one in the chat if you go support B-Docs? King B-Sox, B-Sox. He has different names. Glitch Switcher. All that stuff. No? You don't want to? Okay. Oh, okay. There it is. Thanks, Shay. Let me look at it real quick. Oh, yeah. I seen that one. That's the Brave Little Toaster. So there's the Warbot versus me. So it was only 20 minutes and 14 seconds long. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Wings of Redemption. Oh my gosh. Some of you know who I'm talking. Oh, somebody got. Wait, we have 100 and some people in here. 126 people, only 13 likes. Yeah, I'm gonna act like Michael Hylor. It's free, folks. Please hit the like. It doesn't take that much. It takes like a second. I would appreciate it, but whatever. Flip-flop alert. Grifter Jeff gives Grifter Dr. Phil Shea a wrench. The council. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. I gave her a wrench to drop the link, and I told her if she respects the channel, she can keep the wrench. So there you go. If you don't like it, lump it. I'll tell you in private, Shay. I got a lot of family. You know, December is obviously the holidays. We'll probably get more into it after the holidays. I got a lot of information to share with you, and I'm sure you have a lot with me, and we can start working on some things. I appreciate you offering to help, because we really needed somebody that knows what they're doing as far as editing and all that stuff. And so... Jeff, not sure if you noticed, but B-Sox isn't... You mean B-Sox? I don't know. Isn't liked by many. Well, that's your opinion, Cap. That's your opinion. I know him personally behind the scenes, and there's a YouTube persona, and then there's him. All right? Hey, there's Mallory. We got you. I don't hit the like. Short Bus. You know how many times I don't chat in your channel, but I hit the like and watch? I know you're just joking, by the way, but I'm just... almost all the time. Because most of the time you go live, I'm not available. I can't chat. So what I do is I hit the like, and I'll put an earbud in or something. And when I'm able to chat, I'll chat. But, yeah... No matter what, almost everybody's streaming, unless I can't stand the person. If I'm not going to chat, or if I watch it after the fact, the first thing, before I even watch it, the first thing I do is hit the like on every single thing I watch on YouTube. And if I find that I don't like the content that I just watched, I may go back and take my like away, or maybe even get, whatever. But no, that's the first thing I do. I hit the like. I don't care what it is. A catch, anything. The first thing I do is I hit that like. I know, short bus. Who is selling their channel? Michael Hyler. Wait, Michael Hyler is selling his channel. Wait. I'm getting confused here. Wait, I don't want to get ahead of myself here. See, Jeff, what are your thoughts on people tearing up Ryan Dude over his essay? I don't know much about it. All I know is I did screen record behind the scenes, if you will, with the volume down while I was doing something else. I haven't went back and watched it, but all I understand is something happened to him at a McDonald's or something at 21 or 22. And even people in the chat when I was looking over a little bit once in a while were saying it's not making sense. So I really don't know much about it, so I'm not going to speak on that part. Dr. Phil's a fraud, by the way. There's a couple documentaries out there on YouTube, so check out Dr. Phil and the way he would, just like people on YouTube, they'll take clips and they'll put it together and make it sound like it's real. Now they're using AI. The list goes on. I'm just saying. But yeah, Dr. Phil's, he wasn't even licensed. He lost his license in Texas before he was even in California on Dr. Phil's show. He was not a licensed therapist, so he was just there for the clout, like most people are. I'm not saying he's the most horrible person in the world, but if you look, I don't know. I'll let you guys make your own decisions. Us freaks gonna stick together, right? Yes, Jeff Michael's selling his channel. Check your DM. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll check DMs as soon as either tonight or tomorrow. I promise. He's selling his channel. What, for a crack rock? Or a perk 30? I don't know. People were saying like they were on coke, or she mainly, but whatever. At first I was like, no, I don't think she's on uppers. I really don't. And because for those who know, when you're on opiates, your pupils shrink. They get very, very tiny. And many, many times I've seen that. I pointed it out. And, yeah. And then there was a couple times where eyes were dilated. So I'm thinking she just gets her hands on whatever she can get her hands on. That's my opinion. As far as Michael goes, I don't think he was really big into drugs, except for, if you want to call marijuana, whatever. And maybe a few times he may have done a little something with her, or whatever. But it's very obvious she was definitely the one that was the major addict. He was getting some poontang, and that's all he cared about. And he has a YouTube channel, and yeah, he's basically pussy whipped. Now that she's gone, if that is the truth, which I believe you, he wants to sell his channel now, and he thinks he's going to get some big money off of it, and who knows? Who knows? I pretty much saw this coming. I think a lot of y'all saw it too. Yeah. Flip flop. I think that's Ryan, actually. I could be wrong. I don't know. I was just told that, and from observation, it was. I have no idea. Usually, I know who a lot of the alts are. I just don't dig that much anymore, so I don't know. Whatever. Jason is 12-0 in the retirement homes. He's going for the belt this weekend. It's a TikTok, or it's a tick match. Oh, wait, what? What is that? It's a tick match. Jason, I don't even think he has a channel anymore. Didn't his channels get taken down for racism and hate speech or something like that. I don't remember what it was because he was always talking about Jews or something like that. I don't know. He was acting pretty crazy. But like I said, last time I talked to him, I'm not, somebody DM me and I said, you know what? Okay, whatever. And I went up on his panel. We talked for maybe 10 minutes. We made a peace treaty and I dropped down. Haven't talked to him since. End of story. That's it. So I just kept it at that. Yes, Tommy sent it to you, LOL. Who knows? Maybe. See, of course they won't. I don't know why no one's addressing my question. Sweet Helen, I don't know who you are. What questions you have? Sweet Helen, does Jeff skip over the comments? He doesn't want to read. No, when you have 126 people in here, it's kind of hard to keep up. And like I said, when I start talking, I don't look at chat usually when I talk. And then I try to catch up, and that's what I'm doing right now. So there you go. You're welcome. No, Anthony Cruz's channel is still up. He went live today. That's my buddy. Anthony Cruz. Oh, you mean Andy? Wait, are you talking about Andy Cruz? Whoa. Hold on real quick. Wait. Maybe I read that wrong. Sorry. Wait. Oh, no shit. Andy Cruz. Dude, I interviewed him 2 times on my channel back in the day when he was Andy Cruz Pod Trash. Are you serious? No, Andy Cruz. Oh, shit. What? Hold on, I'm gonna look. I'm not saying I don't believe you, it's just... What the hell? Oh, no way. You're right, it's gone. What the hell? What happened? Do you know what happened? I know you guys had your whatevers. Me and Andy never had a problem with each other. We didn't always agree with certain things, I'm just saying. But no, we were always cool with each other, and just like Baby Love Substance, I think she named her channel now. We used to stream together once a month on my channel. In fact, we're thinking about doing... well, I'm not going to say anything. You might see a once a month, me and her might go live together again and do a stream share. But yeah, I had no idea. That's crazy. He definitely does. He took 3 or 4 showers in 13 days. Oh, wait, you talking about Cam? Wait, what? Wait, definitely took 3 or 4 showers in 13 days. Who? See, that's where I get behind. Okay, yeah. Oh, shit, GLM. Man, I haven't talked. I feel bad. But like I said, I took a really long break from YouTube. And then I don't get on as much. Like, when I'm done with this stream, unless somebody else goes live and I'm interested, I'll be there. Other than that, I'm gone. I'm not on YouTube. I just log off. You know what I mean? This I know who May Noodles is, yeah. Woman took it down. Oh, no shit. Damn. I know they were going at it, too. Wow. Haven't been to May Noodles in a while. I went to say hi to Sam the other day, and he comes in here once in a while and says hi. In fact, once in a while he comes up on panel. That's who I met. Scummarine. Oh, yeah. I kind of figured. I'm not going to get into that. I mean, me and Cam we don't get along. We don't like each other in that. I'm just going to leave it at that. All right. We've had our back and forth. He used me for clout. He changed his channel to my name with my avatar. He added just like a Junior Esquire or some shit like that. Hold on real quick. I do want to read this. It's up to you. The person who just messaged me, you do what you feel that's necessary. You're a moderator. Anyways, yeah, so with that being said, I got some stuff on my channel you can laugh about. I want nothing to do with him. He wants nothing to do with me, and we've had our back and forth, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I want nothing to do with the guy. I cannot trust him. He's a... Okay, see what I mean? I'm going to go on a tangent. I don't want to go on a tangent, so I'm just going to stop right there. I think you get the point. Hey, what's up, Gina? No, I'm talking about Sam Hill American, Tommy. I don't even think you know who he is. Honestly, I don't think you even know who he is. Different community, different dude, whole different world. Yeah. But, yeah. It's a whole different community, whole different world. Sam Hill American. Me and him have pretty much been friends for years on YouTube, and but we agree to disagree on some things, obviously, which is fine. We should agree to disagree on some things. That's why we're human. We don't have to hate each other for it. But for the most part, Sam Hill American's a huge supporter of. Well, he's been in your channel, Tommy. Your catches. He's a big supporter of the catching community. In fact, you're one of his favorite catchers, actually, if not his favorite catcher. You and Alex are his favorite catchers. Hey, what's up, Remix? Cam is scheduling old catch replays. The exact time is another. Okay, that's cool. I'll respect that. I respect the catches. I just have zero respect for him, except for catchers. The catching, whatever. Cap's always going after somebody. He said, "Shut your dumb ass up, baby." I don't even know who he's talking to, but he's going after somebody again. And Cam. Cap's always going after somebody. Tommy, I'm just glad that Carbon finally got him hard. Yeah, well, weren't you one of the ones, Gina, that he stole your pew pew shut up police department? Was that your area of the whatever world, whatever? That's crazy. Oh, I think he accused you of trying to steal his dog too. I think. Anyway, I'm not here for Cam. Whatever. We all know. We all know. I do respect the catches, though. I will always say that. I respect, like Sam Clinton and I. We have each other's phone numbers. I know some of you don't like Sam. Tommy's met him in person. He's been on catches, or Sam's been on catches with Tommy. I like Sam. I really do. Dark underbelly. And do we agree on everything? Absolutely not. We can agree to disagree. But when it comes down to like just real life stuff, like talking behind the scenes or sometimes even publicly, we agree on a lot of things too. So, it is what it is. His channel blew up too, by the way. Holy cow. It went from was it 2 or 3K to 14K? That's pretty cool. And Sam's putting out some good stuff. Put the drama aside, all that. Look at his videos. Dark Underbelly. If somebody can drop the link, I'd appreciate that. I know most people here won't, but I like Sam. I think he's a good dude. I really do. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But for now, me and Sam are friends. And I talked shit about him for probably a good year before we even said a word about a peace treaty, quote unquote, if you will. And now, we have each other's phone numbers. We talk on occasion. And, I'm enjoying his videos. He's friends with people I would never talk to, or want nothing to do with. But it doesn't mean that me and him can't be cool, you know? I like Sam. I think he's doing a good, like I said, aside from the drama and, whatever, and everything else. I do drama too sometimes. I get it. But aside from all that, when it comes to the serious shit, yeah, Sam's cool. And there's this link, by the way. Go sub to Dark Underbelly. No, here's the thing. The whole banana bullshit, like when people bought me, it doesn't work anymore. It's not just me, all right? My YouTube representative already knows, so it's not going to work. They're wasting their money. Wait, hold on real quick. All right. I usually don't call people out, but CMGA Public's Watchdog, that's not the way to approach me. If you just would have said, I'm banned in your channel, I would just simply unban you. But you're coming at me like it's like I did it or something. What the hell, dude? You know what? I'm a very forgiving person. Somebody dropped CMGA's channel. I didn't know he was banned. But apparently he thinks I did it or something. But I'll just be nice. Hey, what's up, Dave? DH Trains. Okay, maybe I misread. I'm live. I'm live. Somebody drop CMGA's channel, please, so I can unban him. I guess he's banned too. And don't ban Lion Will, please. Look, I have my... No, I wasn't... anyways, I'm not going to read any more DMs. Lion Will, I'm not going to say who, but I talked to a couple people in private about the situation. I don't hate you. I just want you to know that, of course. I don't hate you, all right? I think that you said something under the guise of YouTube and the internet and maybe was misunderstood a little bit. All right. I think it was just a big disaster. I hope you and Kevin can make up somehow. Nobody ban Lion Will, please. Yeah. I just my observation, and I could be completely wrong. My observation is, I think that you just had, you had a moment, you had whatever you want to call it in time, where you just had a disagreement. You kind of went a little, you both went a little wild, whatever. I mean, I don't like what you said about Kevin, but whatever. But I'll leave it at that for now. But everyone else just does. It's okay, Jeff. Everyone else just does what? You have to be more specific. Thank you, Saboteur. Oh, wait. CNG. Wait, there's two. Oh, I see. Thank you, Suzu. Thank you. All right, let me unban the Public's Watchdog. Yeah, he was banned. See, I didn't even know he was banned. Look, I didn't even see his name. See, that's what I mean. When I was going to the ban list earlier, I didn't even see these people's names. Like Ivan Reyes, CMJ, Mallory. I didn't even see them. Let alone Cheryl Jones and everybody else. But Cheryl is now they're all in ban now. All right, CMG. Yeah, there he is. Good. He is back. I know you all are going to laugh at me. I actually don't know what 0 or 07 means. I know it's a sign of hello. I honestly do not know what that means. I'm 50 years old. You can laugh at me. Hee hee ha. What does that mean? Can somebody tell me? I'm just going to straight up ask. I was going to Google it one day because I was like, I really don't know what that means. I know it's not a bad thing. I just don't know what it means. So what does that mean? The 07? 07 is like a person saluting. The military. Okay, all right, cool. Thank you. Nobody ever told me that before. I think I did ask it a couple times in the past, and nobody had an answer. So thank you, Lion, for letting me know. Jeff has me named also. Wait, what? Short bus? I don't know what you mean. Jeff has me named also. I don't know what that means, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know. What did I miss? Jeff has me named. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, of course, Wog. I didn't ban you. Like I said, we've had rogue mods. There's a lot of people I love to mod up right now, but every time I do that, I get a rogue mod. So I'm just taking it as slow as possible. Process of elimination. But we did get some information, like literal data information. And we've got 3 people that either they're all involved or one of them, is involved or whatever. I'm getting tired. What time is it? We've been live for, oh my gosh, almost over 2 hours. Oh, I didn't even have it on all chat. I had it on top chat again. Anyways, yeah, autocorrect. Oh, especially in the iPhone. Oh, do you have an iPhone, Short Boss? The iPhone is the worst when it comes to auto quote unquote correct. I'll type something and think I'm good to go, press send, and it puts up something completely different. It's like, what the? It's worse than Android when it comes to quote unquote autocorrect. It's crazy. I paint the. I don't know who that. Let me go see who that is. Saboteur. Short Bus isn't banned. He's a moderator. Oh, good one, Sabby. Good one, Sabby. Unless you're just dropping his link. Anyways, that is Short Bus's link. Y'all go sub to Short Bus. iPhone, yeah, it is the worst, dude. Oh my gosh, it's worse than my Android. Especially when I'm like, I'm not a fast typer, or like I can't like, people are on their phone, they use their fingers and thumbs or whatever. I can't do that. I'm like A I D. That's me. I just can't type that fast. So what I do is I put shit on my clipboard and I copy and paste it. So say I'm in Tommy's. Well, thankfully he's got Nightbot. But when it comes to decoys, I'll get their information, put it on my clipboard. All I do is go to my clipboard and boom, there it is. Just drop it like that. So when I see, like, if I see, I'm in mod on one of Alex's channels. So when I see him go live and I catch it on YouTube, what I'll do is before I even say a word, if I decide to chat, I will go to get all of his links ready, upload in my clipboard so I'm ready to drop them. Tommy, same thing. I'll get all the links ready before I even say hi. Usually they're already on my clipboard. Tommy's probably got I've got more of Tommy's stuff in my clipboard than anybody else's. But yeah, I'll have them all ready. And but he has a Nightbot too, so that makes it easier too. But sometimes, it's nice just to make a little comment, or whatever, and then, drop a link. Yeah, real boomer shit. I'm not a boomer. My parents are boomers, but I'm Gen X. I was born in the mid-70s. But my parents are boomers. Hey, Sabby, can you drop that link? Jedi's link? I don't To the best of my knowledge, I don't think I have his link or I'm sub to his channel. You know who he sounds like? Okay, I was watching. Okay, let me say this while you're doing that, if you could. Somebody drop Jedi's link. I was watching something. Oh my goodness, what was it? Anyways, it was on camera. I don't know if I know the dude very well. Anyways, he was just off camera, and I really thought it was Nick Cook. For the first maybe 20, 30 minutes, I sincerely thought that was Nick Cook at this dude's house. He sounds just like Nick Cook on YouTube. And then they said, this is Jedi. I was like, oh, shit. And I've seen Jedi on a panel before. I'm just saying, like, on that particular panel, I don't think he had a mic or anything. So, you know, it was the phone audio or whatever. But he literally sounds just like Nick Cook. And I thought it was Nick. Oh, cool. Thanks, Sabdair. Sabdair, man, damn. Sabdair. She's awesome. Let's see here. I went and subbed, just so you know. Now, Lion Will. Yeah, I'm subscribed to your new. I didn't know what channel. I know you had a bunch of channels that were affected or something. Yeah, I'm subbed to your channel. Yeah, I'll just put it like in short term. Look, Eon Will, Lion Will. I mean, I'm so used to calling you Eon Will. I'll probably just call you Eon Will. I know. I'm glad I didn't fully dox you and I was mad the other night. I did say the last initial, and I'm sorry about that. I'm glad I stopped myself because I was pretty upset. But let me just say this, bro. I'm going to call you Eon probably most of the time, so just leave it at that. I'd rather have that engraved in my mind than your real name, right? Because I don't want to be stupid and dox you. You know what I mean? I almost did the other night. Look, dude. Personally, I'll just say this. I don't agree with a lot of stuff that was said and done. Okay, I already said that. I will take Kevin's side over yours on that particular subject. But as far as you and I go, I don't really have any issues with you. We were buddies, and I'd like to stay friends. And I know Kevin's not going to like it, but that's fine, you know. And again, I will support Kevin over you. Like when Kevin said, get him off the panel, even though it's my panel, it's my channel, I can do what I want, but I understand his situation. I understand what happened. And you know what? I'm going to take his side on that. You know, so don't take it personally, but I guess I'm trying to, say, hey, peace treaty, peace treaty. Some people may not agree with that. There may be things that I never heard about that people are going to tell me about. I don't know. It happens all the time. Like, how come you're friends with so-and-so and they did this? I'm like, I didn't know they did that. I know about this, but I don't know about that. That kind of thing. So unless I hear something else, I'd like to just call a peace treaty and just, whatever. But I will always take, Kevin's side on that particular subject. Jilly... E here? Ooh here? I don't know who Jilly E here left him, and he crawled back to his wife after dragging her and her kids. I'm so confused. You about Esmeralda? Screen name. That's the screen name. She comes in here. I like Esmeralda. I don't know. I don't even know what to think anymore. I don't even know. Whatever. Look, it's YouTube. I know people want to go IRL all the time and they want to go outside of YouTube. I try to keep it on YouTube as much as possible. But other people want to go outside of YouTube, so I go outside of YouTube. I don't do some of the things they do, but I'm just saying, Anyways, as far as YouTube is concerned, I have nothing against Esmeralda. If that's his wife, that's her screen name. I don't know what her real name is. I don't care to know. But oh, if you're getting those advertisements, that means you're watching too many of those commercials. You know how they do ads on YouTube and TV, right? Whatever you seem to be interested in on your search engine and computer and whatnot, that's the kind of ads you get. Sorry, Gina. Good night. P.S. Matt's gay, says my brother. Orthodox Journey. Good night, Brian. Oh, shit. Did y'all see? I don't know if my brother took it down. I have nothing to do with it. My brother did it. I know. Matt's gonna cry like a little baby and everything. But let me share the. He showed it on the stream last night. He put it on his community page. He may have removed it now. I think I screenshotted it though. I think I shared it actually on my community page. It's funnier than shit. Yeah, he took it down. He took it down. Well, if I just shared it, then it's not on my community page anymore. But oh shoot, no, I got it screenshotted. But anyways, it was so funny. It's hilarious. Man, I've been on here for over 2 hours. Good Lord. How long has it been exactly? Oh, wait, I was wrong. Over an hour and a half. 1:31:20. All right, I was wrong. I thought it was at 2:31:20. Anyways. Yes, remix, he did. The Pred had Telegram. I'm sorry, but some of these apps, I mostly hear them from the catchers, obviously, and some decoys. Like, from what I hear about them, like, the owner of Telegram I guess he's from France or something. He was arrested. Was it the owner? CEO? Whatever you want to call it? Yeah, he was arrested. I would never. Now, I understand there's a lot of sports and politics stuff, and people promote their Telegram through that. I'm sorry, I would never have an app like Telegram. And there's another one that starts with an S. I don't even want to give it out there because there's creeps that are watching, and it just gives them more ideas. But you know what I mean. It starts with an S. I blah 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 blah. Would never go on that one. Some people have actually admitted on the other side too, especially going on the dark web, which is a name after, I believe it's called a vegetable. O-N blah 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 blah. Would never go there. There's just certain places I will not visit. I was even skeptical about going to that Kick thing, and then the catchers were saying no, it's not that one, it's this one. I was like, okay, all right. And I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm able to watch it. I just can't chat yet. So, well, I can. I just don't know what it's going to show. Sorry, I didn't mean to move the speaker away. Oh no, I'm just skeptical of apps or sites I'm not too familiar with. Nah, well, the thing, Eon Will, that's done Telegram, let's see, is cool. You don't have to be subbed to Weird Channel. See, I don't even know what it's about. You're probably right, but what I mean is, I don't even want to, even take the risk, because I don't know, it's just what I've heard about it. It just scares me. I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want to, I don't know. It's just mostly for pedos. But again, there's also a big platform there, from what I hear, for politics and sports. And something else, I forgot. I just want nothing to do with it. That's my opinion. I'm going to stick to it. It's not the app, it's how you use it that's sus. Okay, I'm sure you're right. I just want nothing to do with it. Just my opinion. Just like Discord and Gilded, I have never been on there. Um, we may have one for the podcast, but I just don't know. I just don't know. If you're using it to hide you're doing something wrong. If you're using it to hide you're doing something wrong. I guess, I don't know. Using it to hide you're doing something wrong. I don't know. I just don't trust it. The things I've heard about it, I just don't trust it. It's mostly for blank nationalists. The pedo shit is a way to shut it down. Okay. I don't know. I want nothing to do with it. Let's see here. Will, what's your username? Whisper's another one. Well, Whisper doesn't exist anymore, does it? Isn't that one of the dating apps or some shit? Never been on that one either. I heard it got shut down. As in, Tommy got the pred to admit to having watched and maybe trading it. Oh, the CP shit. Yeah, Alex and I like the word vouch. That's pretty good. Gideon's doing that too now. To get him to confess in front of body cam, in front of the cops. Tommy's even doing it now too. It's pretty good. I don't know what Whisper. Yeah, I really don't know either. It's one of the sites that decoys or whatever. It's just one that I never used to decoy. So I never used that one. We use, Casey and I mostly use Grindr, Meet24, Meet something rather. Hers is I don't know, it was like maybe 4 or 5 that we used. We didn't use a lot. Dang, Jeff, I won't use Telegram. I'm not hiding anything. Dang, Jeff, I won't use Telegram. I'm not hiding anything. Yeah, I won't even upload the app. I'm too scared to even, like, I don't know what I'm going to run into. Like, I guess it's because my age. I don't know. I'm just too, like, I don't like Gilded, or I heard about it. I've seen, like, people play clips from Discord and Gilded and stuff, especially in locale and whatnot. I just want, I don't know. It's just, there's some places I just want nothing to do with. I guess it's the bad reputation of it. I don't know. I didn't get no ring I would have picked up right now, though I can't, savvy. I'm being a bitch and okay. Pedo Hunters is a popular group on Telegram that catches oh, really? Is that their... Wait, are they on YouTube as well? Just simply called Pedo Hunters? Oh, you mean Pedo Hunters in general. I'm sorry. Okay, I get it now. Pedo Hunters, unpopular group on Telegram that catches pedos online. Gotten a lot of people arrested. True, that's true. But yet, again, the people that know more about it than I do, obviously, the decoy groups, they know how to, whatever. They know how to operate the app, I guess. I don't know. I'm just not interested in having it. It's just my opinion. I'm sorry. I didn't get no... Oh, no, I saw that. BRB, is calling... Okay, they don't do videos, just turn it and build cases. PatCon, I didn't know that. You won't find anything bad on Telegram unless you specifically are looking for it. Okay, so it's like a search engine type thing. So you're not going to get something sent to you just by having the app, is what you're saying, right? Okay, well, I'm learning a little more, I guess. Let's see, that's awesome. I think they get into an algorithm of people that have that. That's what I've heard from the decoys. Oh, yeah, well, it's like with ads. The ads that you get, even from my channel, okay, it's because it's something that your search history, these companies sell your data, whatever you want to call it, and if they believe or know you're interested in a certain thing, that's the kind of ads you're going to have. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. I think they get into... Oh, yeah, I read that. Telegram will not work with police. Wait, Telegram will not work with police. Yeah, like I said, they arrested, I believe he was the owner or CEO, one of the two, in France or something. It was like 4 or 5 months ago. They arrested. I think he's in jail. I assume it's for that, but I could be wrong. I just saw the headline. I saw a brief clip on Fox. I think it was Fox News or ABC. Anyways, yeah, he's arrested. I don't know if he's still in jail. I have no idea. I'm gonna get off here, folks. I was not planning on going this long. We're almost 2 hours. I thought we were like almost 3 hours for a long time. We're actually almost at 2 hours. But anyways, yeah, the original part of the stream was just it's been bothering me about what Ryan said about Frogger and CPPV, WV, and some other people. It just bothers me. Ryan, get some moral standards. Get a life. Climb out from under the rock. Get some pop culture. Maybe take a break from YouTube if you have to. I don't know. Get some books. Maybe some movies. Listen to some music that you're scared of listening to. I don't know. Why is somebody scared of music? I don't know. It is what it is. Maybe get some mental health help. I don't know. Maybe go see a doc. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you just need some time with your... I don't know. But... yeah, it's just kind of weird. State Farm is big supporter of self-interesting. Getting ads pop up. No, it's whatever you're interested in is what it's going to be shown on your end. So I get a lot of ads related to New Mexico or Arizona. Sometimes Texas and Colorado, Utah, etc., surrounding states. I get a lot of ads related to my state mainly. Or I watch, if you look at I screen recorded and posted it, my 2025 recap from YouTube. I like watching true crime, nature, like, Animal Planet, African Safari, whatever. Yeah. So because I like that kind of stuff, I'll get a lot of ads about that. So whatever you're interested in and your search history is, that's the kind of ads you're going to get. Like even during this stream, if you're getting ads, it pertains to what they think you're interested in. It's common sense. It's been talked about in the Senate. Anyways. Yeah. Gina on Telegram. Yeah. All right, folks. I'm going to get off here. I had ads for AI girlfriends. Wow, PatCon. AI girlfriends. So that exists, I guess, huh? Interesting. Oh, yeah. Well, Gina, I will make a point. So I don't play video games anymore. I watch people. My son-in-law, I watched him last night. Zuzu the Destroyer, I watch her on occasion. Oh, there's a couple others that I'll go and watch, especially when they play like the games I'm interested in, like Super Mario Brothers. I know you're gonna laugh at that, but I'm old school, so whatever. But anyways, I'll watch gamers, and so every single game except for I think it was Modern Warfare, which is my son-in-law's main game or whatever. Every single game it says that I liked, I don't even know what the game is. I don't even know what they are. But because I've watched certain channels that play those games, it showed it as here's your favorite video game. I'm like, I don't even know what they are except for Modern Warfare, and I've never played it. I think I asked my son-in-law one time to see if I could try it for like a minute, and I was like, yeah, I can't figure this out. But other than that, yeah, that's it. After the Nintendo Wii, I just kind of gave up. I played a few games with my daughters and stuff on the Nintendo Switch, and now they have, I guess, a Switch 2. Nintendo Switch 2. So yeah, you get some ads that you'll be like, why am I getting this ad? Yeah, that's true too, Gina, of course. All right, I'm gonna get off here, folks. I'm tired. I'm probably gonna hit the sack, to be honest with you. I usually go to bed around this time, between now and 8, 9, and sometimes I get. Hey, what does that say? Oh. Sometimes I get insomnia and I'll stay up late or all night, but yeah, I'm tired. But we'll see. I was tired the other night, ended up on Warbots at 4 o'clock in the morning, so who knows. Anyways, thanks for coming by. Please hit the like if you haven't. I'd appreciate that. And hit the hype button afterward. It's free. You get so many points, and it pushes out in the algorithm. All right, have a good one, folks. Hasta la pasta. Thanks for coming by. Frogger, glad I saw your comments earlier. I'm glad that you're taking it well, but I know that it's just sad. You know, nobody should say something like that to you. CPPWV, same thing. I know there's something else I'm probably missing, but yeah, it was on my mind, and I just wanted to go. Live for a little bit, and it's been almost 2 hours. So, anyways, yeah, Cruise Go Live. Well, they've got to unban a few people too. All right, hasta la pasta, folks. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Bye.